morning, students. Once again, a very warm welcome to the English world of Aradhya. Students, I know as the time is going on, you are supposed to prepare well for your board exams and for your other exams in school also, students. We cannot be sure about anything. The 10th and 12th students will be busy preparing themselves for board exam. And again, I would like to remind you, this 11th is the base for all of you. Okay, because you are studying different subjects now. You are studying account, stats, okay, eco, BA, all those are new subjects for you. Okay, and English is almost the same, but again you study the different chapters. So you'll have to make the best use of this time, learn the grammar portion well. So in 12th you should not worry about grammar portion. In 12th you should worry only about the literature part. Okay, so students, just keep those things in mind. Myself, Rashmin sir, imparting knowledge of English to the students of 9th to 12th standard in English medium. Students, last time in my last video we have already started your 4th lesson, Albert Einstein at school. The lesson describes how Albert was expelled from the school. So far we have seen in the first part Albert just arguing with history teacher and he is given the punishment. In the second part again that argument goes on and Albert is asked to stay for an extra period after the school hours with the warning that it would not do any good to him or to school. Okay, then Albert felt very miserable when he came to his lodging. That time also he felt very sad. Okay, because at lodging also it was not giving him any cheer. At lodging place he was staying in a house of a landlady who used to beat her children every day, and on Saturday her husband would come drunk and he would beat her. So this sort of atmosphere was there in his house also where he was staying. His father was not a rich man, that's why he had got him this house in the poorest quarter of Munich. Okay, so he was a schoolboy only and cannot get adjusted easily to such things. Plus, he did not mind the bad food or scholar or any such thing, lack of comfort. Only thing he did not like was slum violence. Okay, so here now in this particular part we will see who are the comforting people with whom he is comfortable. Okay, let's see. But at least you have a room of your own, which is more than I can say, said Yuri when he called round in the evening. Now Yuri is another character over here. He is a best friend, we can say, of Albert Einstein. And he is a college student. And Albert Einstein is still a school student, okay, a primary student, we can say. So that's why he says that he could share very well with Yuri, and Yuri also could understand him. So Yuri says that at least you have a room of your own, which is more than I can say. So that particular evening when Albert came home and was passing his day, Yuri also came to see him in the evening. And in their meeting they were just talking and Yuri said that at least you have got a room where I stay in hostel. So I have to share my room with my other partners. So there is no privacy at all. Here in this house you are staying, but you have been given a separate room where nobody else can come. Okay, so that way Yuri is trying to comfort him. At least you live among civilized human beings, even if they are all poor students, said Albert. Now both are arguing about each other's condition. Both are trying to prove that no, your condition is much more better than mine. Okay, so Yuri says that you are having a room of your own. Albert is saying that even though you have to share your room with the other students, even though they are poor, but at least they are civilized. Okay, they don't fight normally, and when they fight, they don't use bad words, or they don't fight or give any physical injury to the other students. So in that sense, Albert is saying that at least you live among the civilized students. Now what Yuri has to say? They are not all civilized, Yuri replied. Did you not hear that one of them was killed last week in a duel? तो यूरी बोलता है नहीं, सब लोग सिविलाइज थोड़े हैं, मैं स्टूडेंटों के साथ रहता हूँ, तुम बोलते वो सब सिविलाइज्ड है, सब नहीं सिविलाइज्ड। सुना नहीं तुमने लास्ट वीक एक लड़के को दो लोगों के बीच में जो फाइट हुई उसमें एक ने दूसरे को मार दिया यानी मार दिया, ख़त्म कर दिया. ओके, देन एंड व्हाट हैपन्स टू द वन हु किल्ड हिम. नाउ बिकॉज ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर रेफरेंस ऑफ दिस फाइट, Albert's attention is drawn to that fight. He gets more interested in knowing what happened to the murderer, one who killed the other. उसका क्या हुआ? Okay. Here, see the answer. Nothing, of course. He is even proud of it. Okay. The murderer, the killer who killed another student, he is proud of it. Okay. उसको कुछ नहीं हुआ. His only worry is that the authorities have told him not to fight any more duel. This is his worry. The authorities have told him कि अभी कोई ड्यूअल फाइट मत करना. इट मीन्स ही कैन गो फॉर अ क्राउड फाइट. वो बोल सकता है ना, लेटर ऑन इफ ही इज कॉट इन अ क्राउड फाइट, ही कैन से आपने तो मुझे ड्यूअल फाइट नहीं करने का बोला था, मैं तो क्राउड फाइट कर रहा था. So that is his worry. Second worry is what? He is upset about this because he hasn't a single scar on his face to wear for the rest of his life as a badge of honor. So he had a fight with another boy and he did not get even a single scar. Okay? Scar means wound. And that's why he is worried. Later on if he wants to say, whom can he say? That is the point over here. कि I killed somebody when I was staying in the hostel. तो other people may not believe. If he has got any scar, he can show कि देखो उस फाइट में मुझे भी यहाँ लगी थी, या तो मुझे भी यहाँ लगी थी, ये हाथ में लगी थी. Anything he can show. But he hasn't got a scar. He hasn't got any injury at all, and he is upset about that. कि that injury would make him proud. That injury or that scar would make anyone believe that he really killed somebody. भाई ऐसा कोई स्कार उसको है ही नहीं, इसलिए वो ज़्यादा अपसेट है. ओके. ओह, एक्सक्लेम्ड एल्बर्ट. एंड दीज आर द स्टूडेंट्स. ओके, सॉरी, दीज आर द स्टूडेंट्स. वेल, यू विल बी अ स्टूडेंट वन डे, सेड यूरी. ओके, सो व्हाई यूरी सेज दैट? बिकॉज यूरी इज अ यूरी इज अ कॉलेज स्टूडेंट, एंड ही सेज दैट ओके, दीज आर द स्टूडेंट्स. यूरी सेज दैट यू विल बी अ स्टूडेंट वन डे. सो राइट नाउ ऑल्सो एल्बर्ट इज स्टडिंग. So he should also be a student, but no students. Here we come to know the difference between a pupil and a student. Albert is in lower grade, in 5th grade. So 5th grade means you see primary section there, all the children are called pupils, not students. When you go into the higher standard, then only you will be called students. Okay, then college students or medical students, engineering students. Like that you get that label. So Yuri is already in college, so that's why he is a student, college student. But Albert is in primary section, so he is a pupil. So that's why he says that you will be a student one day. तुम जैसे जैसे आगे बढ़ोगे वैसे तुमको भी स्टूडेंट का ये लेबल मिलेगा. I doubt it, said Albert glumly. Glumly means very sadly. Okay, glumly, very dejectedly. Sadly he said that I doubt it. क्योंकि एल्बर्ट को पता है वो स्कूल ख़त्म कर पाएगा या नहीं सक्सेसफुली. ओके, वो कभी भी छोड़ दे ऐसी हालत है. ही इज़ नॉट कंफर्टेबल इन स्कूल एट ऑल. वो कभी भी छोड़ दे या तो कभी भी उसको निकाल दे. एंड इवन इफ ही कंटिन्यूस स्टडी इन स्कूल, ही मे नॉट बी एबल टू पास ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द फेलियर्स रिजल्ट ओनली. ही मे बी रिमूव फ्रॉम द स्कूल. सो ये सब चांसेस है. दैट्स वाई एल्बर्ट सेज दैट आई डाउट इट. Okay, I don't think I will ever pass the exams for the school diploma. Now this shows his firm belief. He is not good in studies, in other subjects, except in maths. In maths he is good enough. So that's why he says that he doesn't think that he will be able to pass the school diploma exams. Okay, ये उसको पूरा पता है. So he can assess himself very well. He told his cousin Elsa the same next time she came to Munich. Now Elsa is another comforting sight for him, another person with whom he can talk freely. Yuri is one person. Yuri understands him. He shares many of the things with Yuri, and he shares with Elsa because Elsa is his cousin. Okay, and Elsa stays in Berlin, but she has come to Munich. So whenever she comes to Munich, she visits Albert. Normally she lived in Berlin where her father had a business. Okay, students, and then surprising thing you will come to know if you read Albert's life. Okay, after his first marriage, lasting for 16 years with Mileva, he divorced and then he got married with this Elsa only, who was his cousin. After his failure of the first marriage, which lasted for 16 years, he married this cousin only, Elsa. So right now it is his school period going on. So that time he would not have even imagined, even Elsa would not have imagined that one day I would get married with my cousin. Now you may be surprised कि सर वो भाई बहन हुए ने कैसे शादी की. तो students, we don't know German culture. What is the German culture? So maybe they are permitting, in German culture maybe they are permitting such marriages. So that's why they must have got married. Okay, which is not mentioned here, but in another book it is there. Okay, I am sure you could learn enough to pass the exams, Albert. So here you see Elsa is also trying to bring some positivity into Albert. Okay, कि तुम पास हो इतना तो तुम लर्न कर ही सकते हो. Okay, if you tried, अगर तुम ट्राई करो तो. She said, I know lots of boys who are much more stupid than you are. तुमसे भी ज़्यादा स्टूपिड बच्चे होते हैं जिनको पढ़ना लिखना कुछ भी नहीं आता है, फिर भी वो रट्टा मार के पास हो जाते हैं. ओके, who get through means who pass. They say you don't have to know anything, you don't have to understand what you are taught, just be able to repeat it in the exams. ओके, तो स्टूडेंट्स तुम्हें कुछ यहाँ एल्सा बता दिया उसको, तुम्हें कुछ जानने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, कुछ समझने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, जो भी बताया वो सिर्फ एग्ज़ाम में प्रोड्यूस करो. इट इज़ लाइक एनी सॉन्ग दैट यू नो. ओके, इट्स ट्यून इज़ वेरी गुड, द वर्ड्स इनसाइड यूज्ड हैव सम अदर मीनिंग, वेरी डीप मीनिंग. Okay, you hear that word, that particular song, and you also start singing in the same fashion. And if someone asks you, what is the meaning of these words? You might say, I don't know. You might say, I don't know. Students, I know 1 or 2 Tamilian songs. Movie from this one, South movie. I know those songs. I sing them. I don't know anything about it. If you ask me, sir, इसका मतलब क्या? मुझे नहीं पता है. I just heard, I just liked those words and they were going on very well in the tune. So I just started singing. So those words are there on my mouth, on my tongue. But you see, I don't know what it means. So यहाँ एल्सा वही बताना चाहती है कि कुछ जानने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, कुछ समझने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, जो भी तुम्हें सिखाया जाए वही तुम एग्ज़ाम में प्रोड्यूस करो. कैसे हुआ क्या हुआ वो मुझे नहीं पता है. सर यही आंसर है ना? बस हाँ, यही आंसर है. ओके, सो योर रिटर्न वर्क विल बी चेक्ड. ओके, दैट टाइम नोबडी विल कम टू आस्क यू कि इसके पीछे की समझ क्या है बताओ. ओके, यू डोंट हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू आर टॉट, जस्ट बी एबल टू रिपीट इट इन द एग्जाम्स. दैट्स द होल ट्रबल, सेड एल्बर्ट. तो यही तो बोले ट्रबल है. आई एम नो गुड एट लर्निंग थिंग्स बाय हार्ट, यानी वो रट्टा नहीं मार सकता. बोले उसमें मैं अच्छा नहीं हूँ, मैं कितना भी पढ़ूँ मुझे याद नहीं रहता है. दैट्स व्हाट ही सेज. यू डोंट नीड टू बी गुड एट ऑल. तो इसमें कुछ अच्छा होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. क्या है? एनी वन कैन लर्न लाइक अ पैरट, यू जस्ट डोंट ट्राई. बोले पैरट के जैसा तो कोई भी बोल सकता है. पैरट को कुछ भी सिखाओ वो तुरंत बोल देगा. तो ऐसे पैरट के जैसा तो कोई भी रट्टा मार सकता है. The problem is you just don't try. So Elsa is trying to bring that positivity in Albert for learning the things. And yet I always see you with a book under your arm. Okay, added Elsa. What is the one you are reading? तो भी तुम बोलते हो तुम रट्टा मारने में अच्छे नहीं होते, पर जब भी मैं आती हूँ देखती हूँ तुम्हारे हाथ में एक बुक होती है. तो what is that book? Okay, so this book was the comforting thing for Albert. And one more comforting thing was playing violin. So playing violin and reading that book was on geology. Okay, his comforts were playing violin and reading a book on geology. ये दो ही उसके लिए comforting चीज़ थी. Okay, और दोनों चीज़ें उसके कोई काम की नहीं है. Because in school hardly geology was not taught at all. Geology was not a subject. जियोलॉजी मीन्स साइंस ऑफ रॉक्स। सो वो तो सिखाते ही नहीं थे, सो इट वॉज यूजलेस। एंड वायलिन, वेन एवर ही प्लेड वायलिन हिज लैंडलेडी वुड आस्क हिम टू स्टॉप, कि हाँ घर में बच्चे इतने आवाज़ कर रहे हो और तुम ये बजाना शुरू कर देते हो। सो बोथ वर ऑफ नो यूज फॉर एल्बर्ट ओवर हियर। ओके, a book on geology. Geology, rocks and things. Do you learn that? No, we have hardly any science at school. See, Albert says. ये तो हमको नहीं पढ़ाते हैं. Okay. Then why are you studying it? जो तुम्हारे एग्जाम में आने वाला है वो पढ़ो ना, ये क्यों पढ़ते हो? Because I like it. Isn't that a good enough reason? So from this person's point of view, you do what you like. So from that point of view, it is a good thing that he does what is good for him, what he likes, and it is not harming him at all. Otherwise many people say that no, I like to smoke, that's why I smoke, but smoking is what bringing some harm to him. Smoking is bringing some harm to his lungs. Later, at the later age, it might develop a cancer in the person. तो यहाँ जो अच्छा लगता है वो सब कुछ करना ज़रूरी नहीं है। यहाँ उसको ये जियोलॉजी पढ़ना अच्छा लगता है, तो जियोलॉजी विल नॉट डू एनी हार्म टू हिम। ओके, सो ही कैन अफोर्ड टू रीड द बुक ऑन जियोलॉजी, बट द हार्म इन द सेंस दैट कि लिविंग द रेगुलर सब्जेक्ट्स यू आर स्टडिंग समथिंग विच इज नॉट देयर इन योर स्कूल एट ऑल। So you should go for only that reading which are going to be asked in your exams. Okay, so he says that because I like it, isn't that a good enough reason? मुझे अच्छा लगता है इसलिए मैं पढ़ता हूँ. So in that no harm at all, but harm in the sense of exams. Elsa sighed. You are right, of course, Albert, she said, but it won't help you with your diploma. See. तो एल्सा ऑल्सो रियलाइजेस कि तुम ये पढ़ते हो जो तुम्हारे डिप्लोमा एग्जाम में आने ही वाला नहीं है, ये सब्जेक्ट ही नहीं है। तुम्हें अच्छा लगता है पढ़ो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। इफ़ यू आर प्रिपेयर्ड इन ऑल दी अदर सब्जेक्ट्स, वेल प्रिपेयर्ड इन दी ऑल दी अदर सब्जेक्ट्स, देन यू कैन अफोर्ड टू गो फॉर सम एक्स्ट्रा रीडिंग। दैट एक्स्ट्रा रीडिंग कैन बी फ्रॉम एनीवेयर। अंडरस्टूड स्टूडेंट्स? सो बट दैट एक्स्ट्रा रीडिंग विल नॉट हेल्प इन द स्कूल एग्जाम्स। दैट्स व्हाट शी सेज। Apart from books on science, his only comfort was music, and he played his violin regularly until his landlady asked him to stop. Okay, he loved music. In music also, he loved playing violin, and whenever he played, that landlady would ask him to stop. And what the reason she would give? Here you see. That wailing gets on my nerves. Gets on my nerves means irritates me. Okay, she said, there is enough noise in this house with all the kids howling. Okay, सब बच्चे इतना चिल्ला रहे, इतना घर में आवाज है और तुम ये अपना चालू कर देते हो बजाना वायलिन। Albert was tempted to point out that most of the time it was she who made them howl. Albert was tempted to point out. Albert did not reply. वो ऐसा कहने पे आ गया था, पर उसने कहा नहीं कि ये जब आवाज़ें आती है ना घर में, वो सब तुम्हारी वजह से आती हैं, तुम इतना बच्चों को पिटती रहती हो, वो इसलिए वो चिल्लाते हैं। अंडरस्टूड? बट एल्बर्ट कंट्रोल्ड हिमसेल्फ, यू सी। ओके, एल्बर्ट वॉज टेम्प्टेड टू पॉइंट आउट दैट मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम इट वॉज शी हु मेड देम हाउल, बट ही डिसाइडेड इट वॉज बेटर टू से नथिंग। सो हियर एल्बर्ट सीम्स वेरी सेंसिबल। First meeting with Mr. Brown in history subject, you see, he went on arguing and then he stopped. After that, he did not say anything. And here with the landlady also, when landlady says कि ये सब आवाज़ें आ रही है, and he also felt like telling landlady कि it is because of you. But he controlled himself. Why? Because he knows that if I tell her like this, what will happen? He will ask me to vacate this house. बोलेंगे ये घर खाली करके निकल चल। मेरे घर में रहता है, वो मुझे ही बोलता है कि मेरी वजह से ये सब होता है। एंड ही इज़ नॉट अ मैच्योर्ड पर्सन, ही इज़ जस्ट अ चाइल्ड, सो एनीबडी कैन किक हिम आउट ऑफ हिज हाउस। बराबर? फिर उसके पापा को वहाँ पता चले तो पापा आके उसको और डांटेंगे, तुम्हारे लिए एक घर लिया था और वहाँ भी तुम सीधे नहीं रहे तो तुम्हें घर से निकाल दिया। अंडरस्टूड? And then the matter just spreads around, then other people also may not give him the dwelling place. So those are the possibilities, and that's why Albert controls over here. He doesn't tell anything to the landlady afterwards. He was about to tell. He was tempted to tell her. Understood? So students, here we stop because your next point is about something which will bring some comforting sight for Albert Einstein. He now plans how he can get rid of this school. So he is telling his whole plan to his friend Yuri. So what is his plan and how will he get that particular thing, that all we will come to know in my next video, students. So till that time, just go through this lesson once again. Okay, it is a very nice lesson and I am sure it will help you in your exams also. Thank you and have a nice day. God bless you.